Hey gang, day three. Just a short intro from me today because I've got a special guest, very exciting. Someone that's sent through a dedicated message of marriage advice, tips to get us through the next 10 years. Um, Before I introduce who they are, I, I've realised of late that my humour is quite cruel, vicious, snide attacks of friends and family delivered in a bit of a deadpan way, and I apologise for that. I feel like that's 90% me, and I'm sorry if I've offended anyone. But I'm not taking full responsibility. I feel like I've been influenced somewhere along the line in my life, and I finally think I've nailed where it's come from. And it's not overly cool or trendy, but I'll share it with you anyway. Mum used to, Mum used to, I was going to say, Mum used to hit me. She did used to hit me with a thong, but that's not what I was here to talk about. She used to watch a show called The Nanny through the 90s, and for our younger friends and family, you'll have to Google that, but it was pretty popular back in the day. And there was a character on The Nanny called Niles, who was the butler. Um, and he, if you just look up some of his clips, he did used to throw down some pretty ruthless barbs at what's her name? Not Nanny Fine. What was the other one? Babcock. Someone Babcock. And I can't even remember what her role was. But anyway, I feel like he's to blame, and so I've reached out to him to see if he could provide some advice to me and atone for his sins. And he's been kind enough to deliver. So I'll hand over to Daniel Davis, I think, aka Niles, the butler. And yeah, enjoy.
Aria and Nathan, it's Niles, the butler from the Nanny. How are you both, my friends? What a pleasure to speak to you, and happy 10th anniversary. You know, they always say the first 100 years are the hardest, so the 10th is just a drop in the bucket. And in the fictional world of the Nanny, of course, I married Miss Babcock, so what do I know about happiness? What do I know about trying to keep it going past, say, 10 minutes? I always thought that all of those insults that I hurled at her would keep us from ever coming together as a couple, but apparently she thought they were foreplay. So here we are, all these years later, in the fictional world. So we've been married now for 20 years plus. How do we do it? Well, Nathan, my advice for you is don't ever sneak up behind Aria in a dark room and whisper, "Cluck like a chicken. It turns me on." Don't do that. You'll get absolutely nothing. Aria will just turn around and give you what you deserve, right across the face. I think that the best advice I have is that old Temptations song, Nathan. Treat her like a lady. Never let a day go by without telling her how beautiful she is, how much you love her, and how much you appreciate her. You see, I never said how beautiful Miss Babcock was, because most of the time I thought she looked like the dog's dinner. And I never told her I loved her. Well, I didn't. And I don't think I ever appreciated anything about her except that she was around for me to make fun of and get laughs with and make the medium bucks. I don't really have any advice for you because I'm single in real life. I don't have relationships, haven't had in 30 years, because I was never very good at it. So really, when you say that you are reaching out to wise people like me, this is one area in which I have no wisdom whatsoever. Just take care of each other and make each other laugh. You know, that always helps. Women always love men that can make them laugh. And men happen to like women who will laugh at their bad jokes. So it works out. Best advice, just love each other, take care of each other, and keep socially distant, not from each other, of course, and certainly not wearing a mask around each other, especially during those intimate moments that will continue to arise. Fingers crossed. So, take care of yourselves and be well. And I can't think of anybody who I would turn to before I would turn to me. Actually, I can think of a lot of people, but you don't know them. So, the couples I know that are the happiest just make each other laugh. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.